Hey, how you doing, Pisces? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa, I'm the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Tea. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. I'm also giving out free private and personal readings up until the month of August. There will no longer be any free readings in the month of September moving forward until I put out another promotion. Okay, so take your opportunities up now while you still can, because the readings will be changing. Okay, the amount will be changing. All right, so also I'm giving out information on my new channel. If you guys are interested, please come for a free private and personal reading. There I will give you the information for that platform. There will be lots of different content on that platform that I will provide. I will be in the camera. I will also be doing tarot readings, but I will be doing also different content, spirituality, personal development, coaching, wisdom, knowledge, all different things on that platform. So if you're interested, come for your free private and personal reading so you can find out the information. So I just want to say thank you to you all who have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel. Please continue to do so and press the notification bell. So what's going on for Pisces? Okay, I'm hearing next year you'll be dead if you don't smartly work on it. Okay, next year you'll be in debt if you don't smartly work on it. Let's see why. What's going on there for Pisces? Don't want to speak, but you do know that you can work on who you are and certainly award yourself with good karma, but you have to support your mind and say you did it. You did tell someone, or you spoke to someone about what it is that you were doing. Not wondering if you're going to work on it is something that you've been mindful about, or maybe even seeing that you have to warn yourself that you can't speak up until you do something that supports your mind to say that you did it. It does say you have to work on something that's going to make you feel like you have giving yourself back to your mind again to say, well, I do try to support myself the best ways I can, but I have to give myself some time out, or even speak to someone about what it is that I'm doing to award myself. I do know that I'm working on these things. Okay, so you could be, needing to work on some things because maybe you're making more money, maybe there's more money coming in some way, but you still need to maybe declare it in some way. All right, so anything else for Pisces? And that's just a warning, basically. All right, so let's see what else is going on. Love life is sexual, and it is very much sexual right now. Do you want to entertain someone that's going to give you some time alone to think about how you would like to continue with this? Okay, so saying your love life right now is probably very sexual, or people out there are wanting a lot of sex around this time. So, it's kind of making you think, how do I want to proceed with this? Or maybe you're feeling quite sexual right now, or you want more sex, or someone around you wants sex with you. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Okay, someone's not speaking to you, but they're dying of laughter. Okay, it does say you could be the one doing this, or there's some options or some feelings that you're shocked about. Okay, and it does say that you don't really notice anything going on apart from what you do know already. It does say things have changed, or wonderful things are going to happen. Why are you not warning yourself that problems are not going to be yours? It does say you have to warn yourself, because no one doesn't know why they are starting to realize that all there is going to be just the mind games of your own, or maybe you'll find someone that's going to present itself to you as good karma. It says you won't laugh when you realize that you've got better news. People are going to give you what you want, but not really if they don't want to try with you. Working on you is something that they do to warn you that it's not going to happen, but wonderful things are also going to happen. So when are you going to see these things? And it does say you will. You just have to work on your mind and say what it is happening, because I've noticed it, and a certain single person is coming along to pay me some attention. All right, so got to make sure you manifest the right direction that you're heading in. Okay, So if you don't just want to be somebody's sex partner, sex slave, so to speak, you know, continue to work on your mind and make sure you go down the road that you're supporting. All right. Okay. So let's see what else is going on for Pisces. Love life is something that I want, and I want it with you, but I can't believe we're not speaking. Okay, so someone does want a love life with you, but they can't believe that you're not speaking to each other. Okay. Sex me and I will be there. I just don't know how to support you with nothing else. I do know I can work on it and maybe even be there for you. I just don't know how to support my mind with something that you need though. And maybe I'm warring with you and I can't help it. I just know that I need someone to support me and be there for me in the ways that I feel. Okay, so this person just wants sex. And if you don't want just sex, then tell him to get lost, honey. Because it doesn't seem to want anything more but support with his idea, which is, oh, I want sex. All right, so let's see what else is going on. That's where it's going wrong for you, is what he would say. It does say you probably don't think so because you realize that you can work on your mind in another direction. All right. Let me plug this in. Battery goes low fast. I think this person's, you know, mourning, crying, sulking, whinging that they can't have you in some way, especially in the ways that they want. It does say you'll warn yourself not to speak, but you'll have better news with someone else, and you do realize it's not going to work out until they get there, but it does say you have better news moving forward. Okay, so keep moving forward, my lovelies. If you feel like that person is wasting your time, taking long with what you need and not really being able to provide it for you. So let's see what else is going on. Let me see her. Is she looking for me or am I going to look for her? Someone else is coming in, and it does say they have spoken to you in your mind and told you that it's not going to be supportive in mind games of yours being negative. So please be careful and watch what you say. Do justice to your mind and say you've got it. You've got a good man now. You're working on that and you see that coming to you. And I see it coming. And, you know, the person's struggling a little bit to come forward, but it is coming. So be patient, my dears. Okay? Especially for those of you that want a proper relationship. It says you love yourself so much to the point where you'll speak about it and see it. So you're going to award yourself and see it one of these days. Okay? I'm hearing someone say, pay me back. So I don't know if someone's waiting for some money, but someone's waiting for you to pay them back. All right. It could be defended not wanting to, but readiness is something that you need to do. So maybe you're preparing yourself to pay someone back. It does say someone is open to you realizing it's not going to work if you can't communicate. You have to speak to them and let them know that you have time off in your mind to think about what it is that you want to do. Support your mind and tell yourself you're going to pay them, but you don't have time to speak about when. Okay. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I'm hearing love me, okay? You could be silent with someone, all right? Okay, you're nurturing your commitments. Wanting to rush towards a man here. It does say that you will continue to believe that you've got a good one. So you're going to award yourself with this mind of yours and see him soon. It says you're going to see the man that you want soon. You're going to see the man that you want soon, honey. And you want to keep that private as well. Like you don't want people to know your business too much. You want to know that you can be in a good relationship with someone. Okay. You could be nurturing your commitments and you want it to hurry up as well, and you could be controlling this, or maybe you want to rush towards someone that can control the decisions for you and make sure that leaving out negative mind games are not going to help. It says you will have problems with me if I can't get my money, but I will continue to work with you and say I've got it. So I do realize you are paying me, but you're not speaking, so something's going on. I can help you if you solve the problem, and maybe even speak to me. Just speak. I don't really need nothing more than you just talking about it and letting me know everything is going to work out. All right, so all right, let's see what else is going on. I see you guys, you know, in your relationship, nurturing your commitments, you know, having a lot of time with your partner, possibly having good communication, good sex, good love life as well. Some of you guys, okay? Let's go out. I want to go on a date with you. Maybe even spend my life with you. Support me with this. I can't help it. I know that people are going to be there. Are you going to see me when I'm wearing my dress? I want to know that people are coming towards me and seeing that I'm wearing my dress. So I don't know if, you know, someone's asking you out, or maybe you've got an event to go to. It does say people want to know that you're with me. So stop trying to lie and say you're not coming out with me. I am going out with you, and I want to know where you're going so we can work on this. Oh, it could be you guys, or it could be another water sign man here, okay, that has walked away but doesn't want to say he's completely over with you. Studying you is something that he wants to do. Making sure he means well by you is something that he minds in his mental state and says, well, I can do it and I'm working on it. Okay, so this person may be trying to work on it, you know, trying to work on things with you. All right, struggling to come forward, mind you, possibly been waiting for you to come forward to him, but he's working on his mental state, maybe to be there with you. Doesn't want to leave you. All right, you could be sorting out what you're going to wear and want to go on a date. All right, but some of you guys could have an invitation to go out somewhere as well and want to be seen in their dress. You want to be seen in your pretty dress. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Love you, just can't let you go, mainly because you're mine, and I feel like you're mine because you notice that I do know that you do feel like when we're together everything is going to be great. Just jealousy is something that I evilly proceed with caution and make you feel that way, and I don't know why I do, but I just don't want to know that you're always feeling that way. Well, maybe this person needs to stop trying to make you feel jealous and get with the program here. Okay, could be dealing with an earth sign or fire sign or air sign. Love you though, and I want to know that you do work with me. Just support me, make me feel great news is going to happen. But then I said, do I want this? This is the problem. This person always wants you to talk about great things, you know, say beautiful things, and then maybe turns around and backstabs you or walks away or plays mind games. Like, when's it going to end, right? So I don't want to hear that you've got problems, so don't speak about it, but you have brilliant ideas that would make you get in a problem with me if you wanted that, and I can't help it, but I could hear my mind telling me off that you always want to look for a negative mind. Am I going to be the one to solve your problems? Okay, I don't know if, you know, this is you Pisces that's saying that to someone. All right, it does say that there is no one that wants to solve these problems. So stop speaking this to your mind and let the person believe that they have better news. It says you're probably the problem sometimes when you do let them think it's going to be a problem. Stop supporting negative energy and please believe that you've got karma in your mind that you keep dishing out to many others, making them feel like they've got harm. It says sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but you have to warn yourself not to speak it or say it or look for it or even feel it. And sometimes you don't warn yourself enough that you've got caution, maybe even a broken mind or even broken feelings, or sometimes warning yourself that you've got problems. Speak less of those things and people won't even feel like they've got problems of yours or maybe even theirs. Okay, that could be addressing the water sign males, or just someone that's holding back their feelings, saying, look, it's unrequired, stop it. All right, maybe there's thoughts or feelings in your mind and it's, you know, causing you harm, and spirit is like, no, stop doing that, stop doing that. Let's see where things go, one day at a time. Just want to speak about where we're going this week, and maybe even later on. Probably don't want to hear from you much, but I just don't know if you want to be with me. All right, there's a woman here that feels this way. She doesn't know which way she's going, but she does realize she doesn't understand who you are completely and wants to award herself with good news and can't get it, and maybe she can't get it from you. She realizes that you're not the one to speak to, and you will never want to give her any more reasons to believe it's going to work out just the way it is something that you said to yourself, needing to warn yourself that you have time alone in your mind to think, well, do I want anything else from her? She's got to be the one that I want, and maybe you're not, and maybe it is the one that I want over there, and maybe I feel like you're the one that I want, but I just can't believing you and her is something that I need to sort out. This person is, you know, all over the place, doesn't know if they want this one, that one, or the third, honey. All right, love me though, and I'll stay. If you love me, I'll stay. I can't believe I'm saying this, but love me and I'll stay. I realize that I have to work on you and make you feel like you want me. So if you want me, then stay. I've got to stay, and then I won't stay. But then I realize you've got to stay, and then you can't move. I don't want to know that you can't move. You have to move if I feel like it. But then I think if I move, then you're going to move, and then we're both going to move, and then we can't move on. It's just that you have to stay, and then I feel like you're not even letting me go. Oh my goodness, what the hell is this? This energy is annoying. Just move on, for frick's sake. All this back and forth. All right, let's see what else is going on. It does say you got better news when you look after your mind and say you're not going to speak about it and let it go. Move on and leave the person alone. Don't trouble them, and work on your mind and let yourself feel like you've got better energy. Okay, so definitely keep in mind that you've got better energy. Don't play the mind games of the person that wants you to be all over the place, like, you know. So but some of you guys, you know, your wife. Some of you guys want to be someone's wife. Some of you guys might even want to be someone's husband, but I do see the females probably want a little bit more when it comes to the committed side of things than the males. Okay, it says you will see that problems are never going to be solved overnight, but could I tell you that it's going to work out for you just fine. Just stay there and wonder if everything's going to be okay. Look for yourself in your mind and say you did it. You solved your problem, and you got back to your mind and said you did get the nine-mindedness of your own, or maybe you got someone that you needed and maybe possibly gave yourself good karma. Okay, all right, let's see what's going on with your work, Pisces. I'm hearing solve my problems, okay, because there has been some changes, or maybe even an ending. It does say I realize that I've got to give you this. Speak to me and I'll tell you you've got it. You got a good reading from me. You got a nice mind of your own, and you told me something that I needed to hear. I really need to hear something that I want to know. So some of you guys may be getting readings from someone, personal readings, or, you know, maybe you're looking forward to that information when you look into your YouTube channels. You know, it does say I want to, but I realize I can't get any more time to think about what I want, if I do want to do this or not. I see that I'm not going to get it. If I don't get it, then it's not going to be smart, but if I do, then it's going to be something that I want to hear. And I realize it's not always going to be that way, but I probably should listen and then maybe see if I get better news. All right, so some of you guys may feel like you ain't been getting good news, you know, but to be fair, YouTube can only give you so much as well. You know, when you get personal readings, the person can look into all different kinds of different areas of your life, okay, to find out where things are going wrong, how to solve it, when's it going to change, when's the energy going to change. It's not always going to come up on a YouTube reading. So anyway, let's see what else is going to happen for you guys in work. What's going on in work? And we are in stagnant energy right now. Yeah. Retrograde energy. So let's see what's going on. Support me. I want to be there for you. Look for me again. I never saw that you had problems in your mind like you did before. You have good karma now. You're working on yourself and you see best friend energy. Working on people that don't need you, or maybe you do need them, but you want to surprise yourself and see better news. So suddenly you realize that you had a better work position to work for, and maybe gave yourself a better representation of that and supported your mind. It does seem like you will work on this, and you have seen this. It does say feelings of yours are going to be announced soon, and it does say you have problems in your mind pretending that you can't be something when you can. You can be better than them. It says you can be better than everyone. It says you have not fought like this for a long time, but you'll be better now than you was before. Okay, so things are looking up now for you. So who told you that they weren't? Things are looking up, Pisces. Don't ignore the fact that they are. They aren't, because they are. Or should I say, don't ignore the fact that they are, because they are. All right, so what else is going on in work? Because I've noticed sometimes you guys do ignore the fact that good things are happening. I don't know if it's because you want it like bigger than anything. You know, sometimes our expectations can, you know, exceed, you know, the positive energies that are already there, and then they just need time to be, you know, move towards those greater things that you want to see in life. So kind of just take your time and just notice that good things are there. And I see that you're staying humble, some of you guys as well. You're really humble, so that's a good thing. Anything else for Pisces work? Let me see that I can have sex on my mind and then tell you that I want it. Someone is spying on you, or maybe even spying on a family member around you and wants sex. This person doesn't know how to support you, but does want someone around you to wonder if they want it too. It does say she feels like she can't have it and she doesn't know where to get it, but she's looking for it. Be careful, because some of you guys got children, all right, and these children are probably young teenagers, all right, or preteens, okay, and there is someone that's looking at your kid like a snack. All right, so be mindful of that, Pisces. All right, because these kids, they be at it too early, some of them. All right, okay, so just want to be mindful. That was a little sad message, but what else is going on? Because that is your business, that's your work to look into that. Okay. All right, so let's see, is anything else going on with work for Pisces? It does say your work is so smart. It does have good karma on your mind and you are ready to succeed with your life. It does say punishments is not going to be yours. Good karma is yours, and you're working on everything that you've got to do to support your mind and your family's mind and your future. Do what you can to support them and make sure you see everything's going to work out just fine. Well done. What's going on with business for Pisces, please? What's going on with business for Pisces? Letting me know that you have time to wonder if I'm going to tell you off. Seeing that I can't and seeing that I want to is something different. Really want to tell you off. Don't want to know how to tell you off, but I do. I don't know who this is that wants to tell you off. Is it someone at work? All right. Or is it you guys want to tell someone off here? Someone wants to tell someone off. Anything else to do with business? Maybe you want to tell yourself off. Sometimes we do tell ourselves off, you know, but let's see what else is going on. Business-wise, work is going to be excellent. Look for your mind and tell yourself you did it. You worked on it and you bravely worked on something that you didn't want to do, but you award yourself so that you can give yourself better news and then support yourself to be better at it, and then see that you have better news to give yourself good karma when it works out. It says you have tried to warn yourself that you're doing this, and you'll see that you haven't boldly tried to do something in a negative way. You've done it in a positive way. So you have to be brave, and fortune favors the brave. That's right. Fortune does favor the brave. So maybe you've had to be brave, and do something, and then, make sure that you correct it in a good way, maybe taking your time to do so, but not too long, and then seeing that, something has progressed for you. Okay, it says you have very, very smart mind to do this, because it does work in that way, and we don't tell people this. They have to support their mind and let themselves know that it is this way they do, or else they're not going to be good to you or anyone. It says no one's going to tell you this, and they do it all the time. People do this all the time. They have to work on their mind and tell themselves, well, I have to win. I'm going to win, and when I win, then I'll let you know that I'm doing something, and it's going to be better this way. I can't support you all the time, but it's going to be me and you suffering, or you suffering, or I suffering. Some of us are going to suffer if we don't do things in a way where we have to mind our own first, mind our manners, mind our minds, mind our means, mind our mental health, mind everything, mind this. Okay, and that's also a warning to just be mindful. Okay, all right, just be mindful when you're doing certain things in business, but at the same time, it's going to be worth it. It does say you have very mindful ways about you that are going to support you, and maybe I needed you to support me. I spoke to you and I said to you, I can't help you, but I will be there, and you still saw that I had problems, and I gave you that, and I really didn't know how to support you, but I realized you're not so smart. You are, but you're not, because you didn't realize that I did this for a reason, and you gave me back good karma, and I realized I'm not so smart. I have problems in my mind, and I would help you, but I'm not going to help you always. And I realize it's not you that has me in your mind. You don't have problems. You don't. You just wonder, am I all right? Am I okay? And I realize I'm not really a friend of yours, but I could be. And I'm supporting you to be better off at your mind in the ways you think than in the ways I think, because I had problems, and I put the problems before you and maybe made you feel like you had bad news. It does say I realize this, but I'm not going to stupidly continue to make you feel bad for who you are. I'll stop this now. Ooh, someone's stopping doing something. Okay, because you showed them, look, I'm not on that level with you. I'm not on that level with you. I'm trying to show you, I can be better than that. I don't want to be on that wavelength with you, thinking that you've got to treat me like this, and, I'm going to be negative to you. I'm going to show you that I can still be kind and supportive. I understand you've got, problems of your own going on. Sometimes people do, or sometimes you just got to show someone that, you can be the bigger person in a situation. All right. So this person's seen the light now, and they're going to stop doing something that they were doing or thinking, because, they realize that you've showed up as the bigger person. Okay. So let's see what's going on with your love life, Pisces. Love life, Pisces. I support you to be there. Just work on your weight, and maybe even work on your mind, and work on your smile, and work on your ways, and work on who you are. Really don't mind seeing you. Warn yourself that you have better news, because I saw you and you didn't look that great, but you did. And you always look smart, and you really do, because you don't really look good to me, but I look good to you. And then I feel like I'm always trying to provoke you and make you feel like you've got bad news. Then I realize it's not going to be you that's always going to think that you've got bad news. Supporting me is never going to be the support that you need, but I probably don't need you to support me in my mind. But I will realize I have problems in my mind that I'm dealing with, and that's what it is. I had support in my mind to support what it is that I needed, and wondered how you felt if you were having the same problem. Certainly didn't want to know if you were having it, but I realized you was not going through what I was going through, and you had problems of your own. Realizing this made me feel like I have justice. I'm not really bad. I'm just really good in my mind at how I figure things out and sort things out. Just want to solve my own issues. Never mind why I subjected you to problems in my own mind. I'm so bad at it, and I really am surprised that you worked on yourself, and maybe even so smart about how you are. And so sorry if I did hurt you, because I didn't mean to. I just warned myself, stop speaking about her in a bad way. I realized she's not that friend that hurt me, And I realized she's not that man or woman that did that to me. She's just a friend that needed me, and maybe I need her too, and I'm going to support you. I just need to speak about this to my mind until I get it. Okay. Well, hello. All right. This person is starting to understand something. Okay. So let's see what's going on with those that are single. What's going on with the singles? Or is there anything else going? It says you can have better news when you work on yourself and you love yourself to the point where you don't have to worry. So speak less about many people giving you good karma or bad karma. Tidy up your mind and maybe help yourself better your mind and help your life do great things to your mind. I subject you to good karma, and I'm working on myself too, so I can support you and see that you have better news. I live for you and work for you in your mind, and maybe I work for you on the side too. Sometimes I see you and I don't want to see you, but I do look at you and I wonder, is everything going to be all right with you? Because I do support you and I make you feel like you have better news than anything. And I didn't want to see that you had better news, but I realized that I have to give you that because you did work on something and you're loyal to it as well. You're not staying away from it. You're loyal to this. You're really loyal to this. Okay. Could be an air sign female. It could be a Scorpio. It could be you, Pisces. And maybe some of you guys self-talking yourself as well. All right. So let's see what's going on with the singles. What's going on with the singles? Singles, 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 singles. Singles don't want to say they're single. Both of you don't want to believe that you're evil, and both of you don't want to pretend that you're mine, or even both of you don't want to pretend that you're ours, so to speak. Like you want to be theirs and they want to be yours, or they want to be yours and they want to be theirs, someone else's. But it says you have both got gifts and talents that mean well to me, and I feel like I have to support that. But then I feel like I don't want to support it and I'm leaving one of you. Who's it going to be? So someone's getting left behind, honey. For some of you guys, that could be in a third party, and for some of you guys that are in a relationship with someone, it does say you will support being alone in your mind until you figure things out until October, or when they figure things out until October or November. It says suddenly you realize he's not going to change, but you do notice that he is. And it does say that you have changed in a way where you moved on. And then some of you will realize that you have moved on with your person, but you don't get what you want. Or possibly you do get what you want, but you realize it's not going to be there anymore in the ways that you saw it in the past. Okay? So there's a few scenarios here. So take what resonates and leave the rest. All right? So some of you are going to get what you want. Some of you are not. Plain and simple. From your person. All right? So let's see what's going on with those in a relationship. What's going on with those in a relationship? Those in a relationship. I want you, and I'm not going anywhere until I realize what I want, and I'm staying put until I get you to believe that you're mine and you're never going to leave, and I love you and I want you to believe that. So start seeing me and work on it. Go back to your mind and say, I'm getting him back. So your person wants you to go and chase after him. Whether it's wise to do so, you're going to have to figure that out. All right? You're going to have to work on your mind and say, well, is this a wise thing to do? Is it worth it? Is he worth it? Okay? Because it does look like the males want the females to come chasing after them. All right? So let's see what's going on with those that are in a relationship. It says both of you are pretending not to be each other's friend right now, and you wonder why it's not working. Gift yourself better news and support your ideas. Make your man or woman believe that you've got better news to give them. Support them. Speak to them. Gift them. Love them. Support them. Be a liberty taker if you need to, but if it's not working, why waste your time? Give yourself back to God and say you left. Move on. All right? Move on, or move on from the argument. Okay, find ways to make the relationship better. It says you will feel this way when you notice that detentions are something that someone keeps getting. Detentions. Okay. Right, let's see what else is going on. I don't know if this is a kid that keeps having detention. I mean, it's almost summer holidays. So, I don't know. But hey, let's see what else is going on. I feel like there's someone prying in your business as well, thinking that you don't give someone enough attention. And maybe you do, all right? But this person wants to be valid so much in your life, and it's like you keep taking out that kind of bug spray to spray them off, and then you keep having to run to the store to get some more because, you know, and asking the shopkeeper, do you have a stronger one? I don't know if this one's working, because that person won't bugger off. All right? So let's see what's going on with those in a marriage. Those in a marriage. It does say better news is coming in your mind, and you'll see better things happen for your love life. Your marriage is something that you want to support, and you'll see better news come. Don't worry if it's not great right now. It does say problems are there, but people will support you and see that problems will sort itself out. Don't worry. Just create natural rhythms that are going to support you and make you feel bloody hell. I did it. I supported myself, and I watched myself do it as well, and I gave it to myself, and I did. I supported them, and they got what they wanted, and I got what I wanted too. I really didn't know if it was going to work, but it did work, and I will surprise myself and say I did it. Well done to you guys. Whoever feels like, you know, they're making some changes in their love life now to support the person and really help them, you know, and you're getting that good support back in return, because that's so important. Give and take in the right ways are so important. You know, it's not just communication, there's understanding and there's that support. It's so vital. You know, you can talk to the cows come home. That's the communication that I hear sometimes, you know, with people saying, well, you know, I do talk to him or I do talk to her. Yeah, because they're talking to the cows, you know, come home. It's like, all right, have they come home yet? Has the cow come home yet? You know, because this person's taking so long to take heed in what you're saying, you know. Okay, let's see what else is going on for those in a marriage. It does say better news is going to work on you and make you feel like better news is coming, so support that. Leave us alone and let us sort our problems out, please. We have no need to sponsor negative minds. We've got to see good karma come. That's right, Pisces. So it looks like you guys could be pushing away certain people right now. Don't want to be bothered by outside influences that are going to make fun of your relationships, that are going to poke their noses in your relationships, that are going to, you know, cause it to have more negative vibes, bringing in more toxic, you know, mental or verbal behavior. So I do see you guys wanting to work on your relationship privately and keep the peace. Okay, so we're going to move on to individuals. What's going on with Pisces and Aries? Right. Pisces doesn't want to support you, and supporting you is something that they really thought they could do, but they wonderfully don't want to help you. Wonderfully, you know. Wow. What's going on, Aries? What's going on there? What is going on? Aries doesn't care. Aries believes that they could get someone back for their mental problems, but doesn't say that it's going to happen. It says they always try, but they don't know how to communicate with anyone to get it. And maybe they struggle and can't help themselves and really see that their problems is not theirs. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Taurus and Pisces. Taurus. Taurus doesn't want to say a word. Just believe me, I'm stressed. I don't need to hear from you. I'm done. I'll leave you alone and work on what it is I want. Suddenly I realize I do want you, but I don't want you at this time. So say nothing. I'll work on you when I'm ready. All right. That's how they feel right now. What's going on with Geminis? Geminis and Pisces. Geminis and Pisces. Geminis and Pisces. Gemini hates you, doesn't want to date you or see you. They don't want to live with you, work with you, sort things out with you. They're struggling. They look like they want to hold on, but they're not. And they're frustrated in their mind, and they can't believe they're doing this, but they're wording whatever you have to say to them in their mind, processing it and not taking it in seriously. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Pisces. Pisces doesn't want me, so I don't want them. They feel like you don't want them, Pisces, and so they don't want you. They said they tried to warn you that, but they couldn't understand why. They just really needed to leave you alone. They don't want to say anything. They'd rather let you know that you're supporting yourself. Be mindful of who you are and support that. I'd rather see you as that than the negative energy that I have inside myself. I'd rather see you as and make you feel like you're the one that's got that problem. You can have that problem if you want. I will tell you you've got it, but I don't want to see that you have got me in my mind about what it is that I am. Maybe they are in their mind about, you know, what it is that they feel they are, that they don't want to be or believe that they are, and then trying to look at you like you're that person. Ugh. All right, let's see what's going on with Leos. Leos and Pisces. Leos hate you, doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to see you, really does not want a war with you, but does not want to sponsor you in your mind with whatever you've got going on, and can't take you back in your mind to tell you. Really wants to try and warn you not to speak, but do want to help you solve your problem and maybe help you see that you've got the problem. Don't want to borrow from you, I don't want to steal from you, don't want to understand you, but I do want to know, do you want to move on and let me be me? I'm not going to allow you to toy with me or touch me or play with me or maybe make me feel like you've got me. I don't want this. So you have to live with that and make sure you move out of my mind and tarnish your own mind with what you want. Okay, and they're doing that in the most politest ways. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Virgos. Virgos and Pisces, Virgos and Pisces, Virgos. Virgo does not want to speak and doesn't want to dare get involved with you again. They realize they're not supposed to, and they can't get back with you to feel like it's going to work. They had you when they wanted you and can't realize it's going to work. It says it's not going to work, so I warn myself not to speak, but I do know it's working in my mind. It could, but it's not working at the same time. And I ride or die with you. I ride or die, but I can't understand why I want to. And then I tune into my mind and say, I could do this and I could do it better, but I don't want to. And I really want you, but I can't have you, and I just don't want you to. So I'm really nervous, but I don't know how to support you, but I'll be there for you when you want me to. So they could be a bit all over the place, a bit wishy-washy, or it could be one scenario or the other. Maybe they want you, ride and die with you, or some of you, you know, they're having a hard time dealing with you. And for some of you guys, they could be a little bit all over the place. All right, so let's see what's going on with I'm hearing teenager affairs as well. Some of them, maybe there's some teenager affairs involved in that scenario. Okay, let's see what's going on with Libra and Pisces. Libra does not want you to speak to them. They don't. They said, don't speak to me. If you feel like you've got karma coming in your mind about what it is you want or who you want to see or how you want to dare tell me what it is I need to do, then move on. I'm not going to support you and make you feel like you always have to lose out on something. And then you feel like it's me telling you off like you have to do that. Don't speak to me if you feel like you've got problems. I felt the need to tell you off because you didn't know how to support me, and I really wanted to give you something and you didn't want to listen. I had to tell you off because I was going to give it to you and you didn't want to hear it. Now I noticed that I'm not going to support you either way, and I really want to believe that I can support you, but I can't. And I'm just jealous. Sometimes I just want to believe that you have problems in your mind that you've got problems with. Then I feel like it's your fault, and it's not going to be me, it's going to be you. I tell you what, it's going to be you, and I'm making it you. Leave me alone until you get the address or the person or the email or the mind that I'm telling you of. Then you could see me or maybe not see me, or sort this out or maybe not sort it, or deliver or not deliver, or work with me or not work with me. I will believe that you have problems to solve when it comes to dealing with us. Oh, now they're saying us. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with, that was a lot. What's going on with Scorpio? Scorpio and Pisces. Scorpio and Pisces. Pisces hates you, doesn't want to deal with you, and doesn't want to wear anything that you've got, or even look for you about what you have, or even listen to you about what you want, and doesn't want to dare support you with what you do. Doesn't realize that they want you to believe that they've got better news. They just don't know how to support you with that. And they really wonder why you support them with benefits in your mind, to support your mind about who you are. It says they have problems thinking you have good karma when they realize that they don't have good karma of how they look at you. And then they realize they have got good karma because they always wonder, do you have what you want or do you not? Or do you have benefits or do you have work? Which is it? I don't really realize what you have, but I can tell you work on yourself in your mind, or you think you've got more in your mind, or you wonder if you've got more in your mind, or maybe you certainly have more than you need, or maybe you wonder too much about what it is that you want and then realize you don't have it. I support that because I can't see anything else about you that makes me feel like you want me in a way that you're using me or just excusing yourself to abuse your mind and make you feel like you've got good karma. Gosh, Pisces, that was a lot. You got that much hate for Scorpios. Bloody hell. Let's see what Scorpio has to say. Scorpio doesn't even want to pay attention to you because they're really nervous about why they said something to you. It says you do realize that you can have what you want and never speak about it, and never want what you want until you get it, and maybe really have it and never speak about it until the point where someone realizes, hold on, I have it. And they do see that you've got it. They don't want you to know that they have everything. They rather you laugh, make fun of them, make jokes, make mind games, talk about them, tidy up your mind. Make sure you look good in your mind, wondering if you can see who you are and not necessarily see them. They're laughing at you and they're making fun of you, and you really don't know it. It says you have bad news. You've got to wonder why it's not working out. It says you've got bad news, and it doesn't say it's going to be you seeing who you are, but you will work on that one day. And it says they realize they're not sponsoring you again, and they have to, because they're warning you of things and let you know that people are there and supporting you is something that they have to do. Striving through many years of good karma, working on themselves and seeing better news coming to them is something that they look forward to. And then they see that they don't need you and don't support you and don't feel like you're there, and cause you harm in your mind to wonder if it's going to work, and maybe wake up and realize that they had better news, warning themselves not to trouble you, and seeing that they had better news, living for the mind games of yours in your mind about who you are and letting you stay there and stew in your mind, and probably not believing that you have got good karma, but don't really want to speak of it, say it, or warn you of it, or torment you of it, or even hate you for it. And it says they will cry over you at times, but they'll never leave you to wonder if they're going to have better news in their minds, because they're looking forward to good news in their mind to support their own minds, and never mind why they left you. They moved on, and they always move on and leave you behind. Wow, that was a lot, Scorpio. That was a lot, Scorpios. Ooh. All right, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on with Sag. What's going on with Sag? Sag hates you. Doesn't want to date you, doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to laugh at you, but they do. And they warn you not to speak to them because they will steal your ideas and put you back in your mind and say, did you do it? And really want to know, did you do it? And did you do it? Because I can't believe you didn't do it. And then I realize you're just working on yourself, making yourself look good, and it doesn't make you look good. And you always try to make me look so smart, or even better than you, for feeling like you've got great news, more than I do. But then did you work on who you were? Did you do it? Ooh, they sound very sarcastic. It says they know this because they can't believe you're trying to support your mind with benefits or negative energy, or maybe even people that are supporting their mind with negative energy, or even surprised that you have to help yourself with something that you didn't want, but never mind why you got it. and then realize that they're supporting you with all these problems and never wanted you to believe that it's going to give you more time to wonder if you have it. It says you do know that you can support yourself with better news. So suddenly you realize you're not going to get my problems, you're going to get your own. But you realize that, don't you? You've got everything you want, but now you don't. And now I realize, do you actually have it? You don't, but you do. It's just that you don't have it too. Because I could warn you that I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you, but you're not going to get it. And then I realize that I'm not going to give it to you until you tell me that you've got it. And then I've got it. And then you realize that I've got it because I've got it too. You didn't realize that I had problems, and I had problems more than you. But I had problems in a way that I could solve mine, and then you saw me solve mine, and then you didn't say anything, but you moved on. It says I do solve mine, and I can have benefits in my mind to support myself, and people there to support myself too. Things that I've got going on are surprisingly supportive of me and helping me and giving me great news. Ooh, both of you are at it with each other. Let's just say that. You lot are talking about all the good benefits that you have versus what benefits you don't have to support each other and Okay. I know this because I feel like you don't have good news. And I realize benefits is something that I wonder if you've got it or if you don't have it. Do you have good benefits? Do you work on things that make you have good practical minds, or even mental problems, or maybe even things that solve your problems? Do you have it? Do you have anything that solves your problems? Okay. So let's see what's going on with let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn doesn't want to support you, but does realize that they have problems with you reading and talking about things to them, or maybe even saying things to them, or maybe even looking at them like, you don't understand me, you can't see what I'm doing, you don't know who I am, leave me alone, support your own ideas, you think you know everything. Okay. So they feel like you can't see what they're up to because they're being sneaky with you. All right. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius hates you and doesn't like you at all, but doesn't want to say it, and does study what's going on behind closed doors or behind the scenes, and wonders if you're going to smartly read what's going on with them, or even see what's going on with them and support them in their mind, maybe even looking for clues or war or even evil to support them in their mind. It says you won't do that, but you realize that I could harm you, and I'm never going to harm you because you do know what's going on, and I didn't know that you knew. So I'm going to support my mind when I see you trouble me in my own. Yeah, because they could be trying to trouble you somehow, but they think that you can't sense what's going on. You can't read them. You can't see what's going on. Them and the Capricorn. So anyway, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Pisces and Pisces. Pisces and Pisces. Pisces hates you, and it doesn't say great news for the both of you. Both of you dislike each other and warn each other not to speak to each other or spell each other's names out in the general health problems of your own, causing each other mental health, or seeing that you both have problems in your mind. It says you both have mental headaches, and it says you both have nervousness, both have negative energy, both have problems mentally and physically, and struggle to revise in your mind about things that you need or to support. It says you will believe you have better news once the times have changed, or even continue to bruise your ego and realize that you had better news when you moved on. Oh, okay. So you guys could be, you know, kind of like fighting right now, or, you know, challenging each other in, you know, ways. Ooh, let's see what's going on with your romantic angels, Pisces. So you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, everyone keeps getting that one recently. It says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, everyone keeps getting that one too, mind you. Okay, it says give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Could be doing that too. Okay, it says honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So some of you guys could be enjoying it together or apart, and some of you guys are in a marriage already. It says wedding, this situation involves marriage. Some of you guys could be going off on your honeymoon soon. Okay, getting married, all right, or maybe already off on your honeymoon, or maybe coming out of honeymoon period, or maybe, you know, getting married soon and wonder what your honeymoon's gonna be like. Whatever the scenario be in relation to the cards that are popping out, honey, take it as it resonates with you. All right, so let's see what's going on with your other angel messages. Child, you care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. We did talk about children in this reading, so could be in relation to that, or it could be in relation to your own inner child, or someone being childish around you, or maybe just, you know, the need to be more nurturing to your family, your home, or even your lover, or maybe yourself even, Pisces. All right, or maybe just the situations that you're dealing with. Okay, treat it like your baby. All right, it says clairvoyant, Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Who says you can't see, Pisces? Who says you can't read? Who said that you couldn't read? Someone's clearly got that information wrong. You guys are reading a situation pretty fine, okay? Because your angels are helping you to do so, okay? So let's see what's going on with your universal messages. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So needing to realign with love so that you can see clearly which direction you're heading in. Because remember, some of you guys still need to work out your path, or maybe know that you know what path you want to be on and don't want to wither from that path because someone's telling you that they don't want it your way. No, you still want something in the way that you would like it to be. So you're trying to move down into that direction, and positively so. Okay, so angel numbers, we've got number 38, number 11, number 12, we've got number 44, we've got number 24, we've got number 40, we've got number 3, we've got number 5, we've got number 39, and we've got number 56. Okay, Pisces, that was your reading, my lovelies. I will speak to you again in your next one. Ciao for now. Bye.